In religion, Black women are not taught to learn their value. Black women are not taught to appreciate their own identity because religion has wiped out, has done everything that it can to wipe out the value of Black women and our true identity and our true authority. But that is okay, because just because religion has attempted to wipe it out and cause us to forget, we have come back into that remembrance. And part of coming back into that remembrance is facing the fact that while we were in religion, because we were not taught to value ourselves, we weren't even taught to appreciate our own gifts and talents and our enterprising nature. What we were taught is to be chosen. We were taught how to be picked. We were taught to prepare ourselves to be picked, to be chosen for marriage. Okay? And what that did, and I probably am going to do an entire series on this, but I wanted to talk about this right now instead of waiting. And that comes out, so that plays out inside religion, and of course it plays out when we are in society. It plays out in the systems of society, from education, of course, in the workforce, and obviously to how we have dated. We were not even taught to date, how to thrive in dating. It was all coming back to, okay, Black woman, you have to prepare yourself to be focused on being a picked one, okay? Being someone who was chosen. And let me just say this, all of that goes against your original value and your original nature as the original woman. Because our ancient Black mothers did not wait around to be picked. We did the choosing. Our ancient African mothers did the choosing, okay, when it came to men. And let me just pause right here and say this. What I am talking about, this has nothing to do with man versus woman. So don't be so basic. Okay, expand your mind, because we're going beyond that. We are elevated beyond that. That's not what I'm talking about here. And so the reason I'm bringing this up right now is because I am seeing women, religious women that we would call popular, who are sharing their experiences of being in marriages where they are allowing themselves to be devalued, because in their minds, in their religious minds, they believe that no matter how many women that the husband has cheated with, no matter how the husband, the man, has talked to them, has talked down to them, no matter how they have been disregarded, the woman has been disregarded in her own house, that religious mind of that woman is so locked in, is so chained and bound by religion, that in her mind she just knows that her marriage is of a God, some God out there, and that she has to fight and pray to keep her marriage together so that the devil doesn't break up her marriage. And the example that I'm thinking of, I'm not going to say her name, but if I describe the scenario, you'll know exactly who I'm talking about. Her and her sister had a reality show, and she's crying and going off about how her husband has cheated with over 100 women. But she's got to fight to keep her marriage together because it was ordained by God. And here's another side note here, which is why I need to do a series on this. You are programmed to think that a marriage, because a marriage is ordained by God, that no matter how you get devalued, no matter how you're treated, that you stay in this environment, in this situation, even though, again, you are continually being devalued. So this is part of what religion does. This is why I always say, if religious programming, if to detangle yourself from that was all in your mind, you could think your way out of that programming, then just walking away from religion would be enough. This is why the work on the nervous system is so very important, because you have to reclaim your identity. It is, and excuse the plane, I don't know if you guys can still hear me. Okay, I had to let that airplane pass. But this is why nervous system upgrades are so important. Your nervous system upgrade is so essential, because even after leaving religion, elevating beyond religion, you have to begin to know your value. You have to begin to value yourself again. You have to learn how to do that again. You have to embrace your value once again. And that is an identity shift. It is a nervous system upgrade, because now all that time that you spent in religion, your nervous system got used to you devaluing yourself and allowing other people to devalue you. So now you have to flip the script, and now you have to put your nervous system on notice and say, okay, now we have to recalibrate. We are stepping into and embracing our authority again as the original woman. We are coming back into and reclaiming our economic authority, our political authority, our ecclesiastical authority, our societal authority and power. And you have to get your nervous system to recalibrate to that. All of that power to do that is within you. It is within you, whether fear is around or not. Whether fear is there or not, it doesn't matter. You have the power to recalibrate your nervous system, to start valuing yourself and to be valued, to not allow yourself to be in spaces and places and be around people where you are not valued. But first, you have to value yourself. You have to know what you have within you. All right. So I'm going to do more on this. I needed to get that out for right now. But if you haven't already, go download my 5-part mini series. It's complimentary, called From Religion to Alchemy. That is a step to being transformed in your entire body, okay, in your nervous system. All right, get on. When you sign up, yes, you will be added to my email list, but I want you to take advantage of that 5-part mini series. Go to unleashedalchemy.com and you can sign up to receive that video series right on the front page. unleashedalchemy.com.